just another day in paradise. By golly, just sleeping great, moving around with absolutely no problems whatsoever. And, it's funny. For those of you that are listening to us, not watching us on YouTube, I appreciate that. Um, you can't see this sling. It looks like just a sling, but I was able to find a shirt that would like hide half of it. And comments being made about, well, CM Punk did play by play and all this stuff a week later. And yes, he did, man. And he's a tough son of a bitch and a great guy. CM Punk also didn't have major shoulder surgery 10 days before that, where they repaired his labrum, his rotator cuff, and had a torn tricep as well. So, yeah, man. And I'm not working out and taking bumps in the ring all the time. So my body's not conditioned to that now. I'm old. Conrad. I'm old, I'm feeble, and I hurt. Okay, even in the best of times, man, it still hurts to stand up.
Sure.
So, you know what, man? Yeah.
So let's recap.
That's how I'm feeling.
Last year you had the other shoulder done, and then about 10, 11 weeks ago, you had this shoulder done. And as I understand it,
oh, not even, man. This was like the week before Christmas, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So there you go. Right before Christmas, you have that shoulder done. And you told me that the other shoulder was like one incision, and you thought, well, no problem. I mean, it sucked, but I could manage that. And you kind of thought that's what this would be. This wound up being 4 incisions. And you said, you had to do something with the rotator cuff and something with the labrum. And I mean, this was a much bigger process with some sort of calcium explosion or something. I mean, this was a much different shoulder surgery than the first one, right?
Yeah. This shoulder surgery consisted of, when they got into it, they found out, oh, wow, this is a lot worse than what we saw in the MRI. Because when you actually get into, the MRI doesn't show you what's underneath a lot of that scar tissue sometimes. So when they got into that, they went, uh-oh. And then they start following things down. They go, man, where's this bicep?
Oh,
no jokes there, folks. And they found that my bicep on my left shoulder had torn and was hanging on by like that. So they repaired that while they were in there. Then you fast forward, God, and to tell you what I did to really make it bad was, I was something I can't do. I can't tell you. All of a sudden, I banged my elbow, and I thought that I ruptured my bursa sac. Your bursa sac, here, I'll do it. I'll try to do it there. Okay. See, right, it's like right about there on your elbow. It swelled all up. Put ice on it. Went to bed. Woke up in the morning. Swelling was down. Pain was intense. But I go to TV anyway.
Because you're an idiot.
Okay, he said that I could go to TV in 6 weeks. So I had been 6 days, so I felt I could go to TV.
Right. He did say 6. Yes.
Yeah, there was a 6 in there.
Yes.
So I went to TV, and I had our fine staff take a look at it, and wonderful, one of my favorite doctors came in, and she just like grabbed me and goes, oh yeah, you have nothing there. What do you mean I have nothing there? She goes, you have no tricep. And I said, no, I do. Look. And she goes, Bruce, it's torn. I mean, it's like not there. So then I call my guy in Connecticut, and he says, get in here right away. And I got in there right away, and he looked at it. He said, oh yeah, we got to do surgery.
Damn it.
Went downstairs, did the old MRI, and it wasn't even 10 minutes when he said, he goes, hey, yeah, we have to do this now. And we did it now. Then when they get in there, they find out a tricep surgery is very painful, but it's like not the end of the world
Right.
unless
Uh-oh.
you have a big calcium deposit right there
That's
that
not good.
explodes. And calcium tips get all in the ligaments and everything going on. And that's what happened. So they had to take they showed me what they did, but I say is they vacuumed out
Right.
all of the calcium deposits in the ligaments and in my muscle and all that stuff that hurt like hell. And wrap me up and here I am.
Scale of 1 to 10. How's your pain?
Right now?
Yeah.
Man, right now I'm probably at about a 4.
Okay.
So, I mean, right this minute, if you were to ask me the same question by the end of the day, I'll be at about a 6 or a 7. But I'm up, I'm good, I'm moving around. The moving around part is what really irritates it and sucks. I think if they could, they would have put me in a full body cast from the upper extremities just to make sure that I don't move. Because as soon as they put it on, I started trying to move it, going, "Oh my god!" He goes, "Yeah, don't do that. Don't. That's why you don't move." So it's cast underneath here so that it doesn't move, and it has a gimmick on it and all that stuff. I'm not a show off like Punk. Oh, look at me! I hurt my arm. Woo. Show
Well,
off.
well, as you said, different ages, different levels of athleticism at this stage. And he's not coming off of all of those incisions and surgeries for the shoulder. I mean, back to back. I mean, as I understand it, you were like just a couple weeks into rehabbing the shoulder when the tricep thing happens. So you're
Yeah,
probably what, 6, 7 weeks from being close to being back to normal?
yeah. At least,
Yeah. That sucks, dude.
at least it sucks. We tried to get a 2-for-1 as well.
You and Phil just try to
Yeah.
do two triceps with one.
I'm like, dude, what do you think? We could just get this thing and
So,
do 2-for-1, and then we could be in there together. We could hang out and all that stuff. And
well,
he
and, and,
chose.
and you're doing straight edge too. So you're straight edge, Bruce Prichard right now.
I'm straight edging it too. That's for sure.
Yeah. I know we hoped to record last weekend because you were fresh off of the surgery and had, I guess the term is a nerve block, and you were feeling no pain. And then that wore off the next day, and it was a whole new world. Fair to say?
That would be very fair to say. It sucked. It was like I did not expect that. My very first uh shoulder surgery that I had, everybody told me how bad shoulder surgery is and that this is that you don't want the shoulder. Anything but the shoulder.
Right.
I had no problem. No problem at all. It was this is a cake. I can do this in my sleep. And I can do everything I want to do. I can do all this. I can do all that. I can do everything. This one, now I understand what everybody else was talking about. I had the 1 in a million.